What's up, YouTube? This is Alan. I'm back with another weekly LCS pickup for the week of July 18th, 2018. Don't quote me on that because I always forget to look at the date before I start this shit. But I don't guess it's really all that important. Still trying to get that damn video up I talked about last week with the damn gagging about throwing up everywhere from that fly. I thought flying in my mouth at the last second. Pissing me off. I'm gonna try to maybe plug everything into a laptop and fish it out that way, but no luck so far. I guess I'm gonna start with these two DC books this week, because I was really looking forward to this series, because when I was born in the early 80s, right when, you know, He-Man was the biggest thing on Earth, so I was a huge He-Man kid. I had every damn action figure. I've still got my lunchbox. I meant to dig it out. It's in the closet right there. Damn it. Anyway, I've got the lunchbox I carried in kindergarten. The He-Man lunchbox. I've still got the thermos in it, and there's even an action figure that I threw in the lunchbox when I was a kid. Still in it, but yeah, this was a disappointment, which sucks, man. I really wanted to like it. I couldn't make my mind up between what cover I liked, so I just grabbed both of them, and I like Tim Seeley usually. But this was like obvious from the get-go. Like, he's, you know, fighting with Faker, and then everyone in Eternia decides they like the well, how did he put it? The authoritative shit. He's like crying to his mama, which is another thing that pisses me off. Like, he didn't act like He-Man acts. Like, he wasn't He-Man, you know, at all. He was a little bitch boy, and it was just like a lot of the stuff about it was weird. Faker was a dictator, a punished dissidents with torture and death. He took away your rights, your voice. Let the power return, and he powers down. He-Man uses his strength to fight for your freedom, or he doesn't use it at all. So Zatanna and Batman, or they're trying to, you know, find another worthy hero to go back with them to fight, you know, the Injustice Superman that's turned evil. It's got the Brainiac power and whatnot, which he's got the evil Batman there, so I don't know where his two Batmans come from, but like, his mom's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Like, just certain shit was just odd. And then this art just wasn't the greatest. Like, this should have been like, you know, I know, dude, I follow a guy on Facebook right now. If I remember, I'll put the damn link right in the description, and I'll show like pictures of his work. He nails old Masters of the Universe and shit. I don't even think he's famous at all. I don't even think he works in comics. He just like draws, you know, and I think he does like prints and stuff. But I love his. That's why I started following. I saw some of his Masters of the Universe shit. But yeah, I would have hired him and had a hell of a better book. Which I hate to bash artists. I would bash some damn bullshit forced Trump crap from writers. It's like, dude, this is not the place for you to pull your bullshit. Like, shut. When are they ever going to get it? We're never going to get it. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Shut up. Yeah, but I'm going with the indies right after that because they're closest, and I don't want to. And you know, maybe somebody will stick around longer than 3 minutes. Stick for the big books. Other than my boy, Comic Boys. They're constantly, like, you know, leaving me feedback, and they're cool as hell. Check out their channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Dudes are cool as hell. Magic Order. This #1, I think it came out last week. Or was it the week before? I don't know. But I thought, you know, I heard like Mark Millar, or Mark Millar, I don't know how he says it. His own company bought like so many copies, like 100,000 copies of this comic, I guess, to drive the sales up and shit. But I planned on grabbing it anyway. But I really, really liked it, and I saw this. I saw the covers that were coming out for number 2, and was like, "Oh hell, please let my shop get those." So that's like the big bad motherfucker. I think he's supposed to show up at the end of this one. I hadn't read it yet. Olivier Coipel. I'm sure I butchered that. I think he's a French artist. Like I'm ready to read this, and you know he's got that new Netflix universe coming. They could easily turn this into a badass show. But yeah, number 1, like I was stunned, like how good I thought. I was like, damn, that was really damn good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that one. Check out Magic Order and Crude number 4. I've been picking this up since number 1 just because I usually do grab at least a lot of the Image number 1s. I don't grab them all, but like anything by Alice Cott, I know pretty much not just, you know, I could save my money there. And just any of the, you know, bastards on Twitter that like to talk shit to fans. Why would I give them my money? But Stu Orlando, he's been writing a good story here. This is like, I don't even know how to describe it. You know, my memory's not the best yet, but I know once I get into it. This is, he's like avenging his son's murder. This is taking place in some like Russian town. Like his dad was an ex, like he's a bad son of a bitch. He's slitting that dude's throat. He's gouging the dude's eyes out with his thumbs. Good shit, you know. A room full of dead son of a bitches. When I'm walking, my name is Koloverat, and I am walking now. My human name is Peter Petrovich Bilibin. Peter Petrovich Bilibin. This shit is good, man. I really like it. Check out Crude. Gideon Falls is on number 5 from Jeff Lemire. I've been enjoying this one. I think I still need to read 4, so I can't really talk too much on this. I'm guessing that more of the barn is starting to take heed of the story. Analog, this has been another really good series. It's from Image. This is number 4, Jerry Dugan. This has already been picked up by the guy that did the John Wick movie series. So this will end up probably, hopefully, being a badass movie. It's been a good book. I like the art. It gets the job done. It's good, like, it's a good story. That's my damn, you know, like I said, I like a lot of these little indie-ass books, especially from Image, which sucks, you know, I wish, like, some of the people at Image were actually cooler. But, you know, as long as you can support the creative team, then, you know, that's all you can do. This is one of those little 25-cent specials from Aspen, Soulfire. I'll pick any of that cheap shit up. What's cheap? It's for me. And I talked about this last week. What I'd heard was the 2 variants everyone was trying to really get. Then I actually read it last week. I really liked it. It was cool as hell. But Kirkman talks in the back about, you know, what it was like when we were growing up. You know, some of you older dudes, at least born in the 80s, when you would go to the store, you know, see some comics, you didn't know what the hell you were going to run into. And it was just a crapshoot. He was talking about, you know, he just tried to slip this into stores so that when you got there, it was a surprise. You didn't know shit about it. Pick it up. You know, the cover's supposed to draw you in. Did for me. I picked up my shop was letting you get 2, so I grabbed 2 last week. And there were just a few more on the shelf. I heard him talking about like somebody decided not to get their books or whatever, so they were emptying somebody's pull. And I think that's where these came from. There were like maybe 6 they had stuck on the shelf, and I went through them and I was like, yeah. Grabbed that one that didn't have any writing. And then the I'm Paul, I'm Nate, I'm drunk, well, Hillary bitch. But this was cool as hell. Damn, I wish I turned to the end, but there's a little spoiler at the end, but you know, it's just like over the top, cartoony gore. He cuts his damn nose off there, you know. They got me down here in the corner. I don't know why or when the hell they snuck in. They captured me tearing that ass up. She got a fat old ass on her. This is a fun book. I love shit like this. I thought when I read that at the end, it made me like it even more. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool. So, I would recommend. This is from Brian Hill, Aphrodite V or Aphrodite 5. I don't know. I just bought it because I want to support Brian Hill. He's cool as hell online with the fans. He's been writing that new Detective Comics 983 and 984, I think, are the last two, or maybe it's 94, 95, I don't know. But they have been good. Have you been reading the last two Detective Comics? Like, I know I hadn't been really buying it because I don't like it when they get into like 500 people of the Bat family. Like, I want Batman, you know, pretty much Batman. It just doesn't seem like Batman wants to play with a fucking people, you know, like it's not Batman to me. But I think he's trying to whittle the group down, you know. But his first two issues of Detective have been awesome. So I saw where Jeff Spokes does the interiors on this, and it's his first interior of a major comic. So I definitely want to pick that up. You know, support good creators and new creators, definitely. So and it looks pretty cool. Kind of like a female RoboCop, Judge Dredd, badass. Looks cool to me. Versus number 5 from Ivan Brandon, Esad Ribic. This has been good, but I don't know. To me, it's been kind of lulled the last issue or two. The art's always badass. A lot of people started talking about this at the beginning, and then they kind of weaned off. I hadn't heard anybody really talking about it. Like, you could easily see this being a movie, but I'm hoping it kind of picks up. I'm at least going to pick it up through the first 6-issue arc, and then if this one and the next one don't really, you know, spark my interest anymore, then I'm probably going to drop it after 6. Skyward number 4. I was about to nope out of this, and then the last issue was really good. And so I'm hoping they continue that, bring the action. It's starting to really pick up in the plot now, so check out Skyward. It's that thing where the gravity just one day suddenly ceased to be. And like the main girl has, it's been like it her whole life, but her dad was like one of the scientists or whatever that was working on, he knew it was coming or whatever, and anyway, somebody's out to kill him and blah blah blah. It's pretty good. Weatherman number 2. I really like the first issue of this. I went to Heroes Con, and the creators were sitting together, and they had like a con variant, and I was gonna pick it up, you know. And I had like a little line, I was gonna, you know, a little joke I was gonna say it was from the first one, just because like my dog had the same name. We used to have a dog named Sadie, and the dog in the first episode was Sadie. And spoiler, 5, 4, they ended up killing the dog. You know, I was like, "You killed Sadie, you bastard!" Well, I walk up, there's like one guy standing there. The creator just like staring at him, or the writer, I guess. I don't know. And then, sorry, I had to grab something to drink. Cottonmouth. You know, I'm trying to talk, and he looks over at me. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then like, never looked back my way at all. I'm just standing there, like, you know what I mean. I was like, okay, this is stupid and then awkward, and I just walked off and never went back. Nectar of the Gods. I like his new trailers dropped today. Shazam dropped today, and Aquaman. Thought they both looked pretty good. I'm really hoping DC movies start to take off. I know they're getting ready. They're kind of becoming a meme, but to me, it's really I could do a video on that shit. I hate WB. If they're just like the people they hire make their damn movies, just let them do their job and get your stupid ass nose out of it, you know. But Lost City Explorers #2. I read this one last week, or no, the first issue, and it was better than I thought it was going to be, which was cool because Zach Kaplan, you know, he did that whole thing where he basically talked shit to a fan that was tweeting about his work, and he used hashtag Move the Needle, and he was like, yeah, I don't want my work associated with that hashtag and blah blah blah. And then it's like, okay. And what it is, like, a lot of the people, you know, they're not even against it. It's just like they know that they have to play ball with the people that force all this bullshit and gatekeep and whatnot. That they have to pretty much say this shit, or they're going to be harassed and blackballed. Like, pretty, like, look at Donald DeLay. He came out 2-3 weeks ago and just said, you know, after doing my own research, basically he watched a bunch of videos and, you know, looked at the damn evidence online. He's like, I don't really think this Diversity in Comics guy is that much of a bad guy. Certainly don't see where he's a racist and all. And holy shit, like, Justin Jordan's been working with him on a couple of different projects. Straight up dropped him as an artist right then. Like, friendships are out the door. It's fucking insane, the shit they pull. Like, if you go against the group think, you're out. So he, you know, tried to play. You never know, like, who's playing it safe or who's just a bit ignorant about it. But after everyone was like, you know, man, that's bullshit. This, you know, this is just lets the companies know that we like your work, we're supported. You know, they have orders to all these stores, but then, like, they have no way of knowing what really sells from the stores. A lot of shit ends up in, you know, dollar bins, back bins, you know, just crated to cons and trying to, you know, half off shit sells, you know, just trying to get rid of the shit because it don't sell. So this was a way they could just look up the hashtag and see what books they keep seeing over and over and over, you know, just, it's frustrating. But after that, he came back and, you know, he apologized and, you know, said that after further, you know, him looking into it further, he didn't find anything wrong with it and shit. So, you know, a lot of us were like, that's all we asked for, dude. You know, fairness. Jesus. We're consumers. All we do is give our opinion on shit. And if it's critical at all, they have to find, the little fragile egos have to find why you didn't like it. You know, it's like, not just because you guys can't write characters and you make them stereotypes of who you're claiming are, you know, so oppressed, and it's like you're creating these caricatures of them that is insulting. Like, I have gay friends, they're like, did you read Iceman at all? It could easily be taken by, it's written with someone that hated gay people and made like the most flamboyant, stereotypical shit he could make. Like, it's terrible. Anyway, I'm gonna go off soapbox. DC, Batman 51. I really like Lee Weeks on the art, and Elizabeth Breitweiser is awesome online. Her and her husband Mitch Breitweiser are doing an Indiegogo for Red Rooster Golden Age. I'll put a link. I keep these links usually while the campaigns are up and running. Check them out. Like, I really want to cut down on this kind of shit and buy more, you know, creator created material. But I love her colors on Lee Weeks art. I think that's awesome. That page is beautiful. I wish Tom King would make Batman have some a little more balls. Justice League #4. This is the Jim Lee variant. I'm interested to read this when somebody showed up at the end of issue 3. And kind of want to see where it's going. I was kind of getting bored with it, and just like, come on, man, like, everything leads to something bigger that opens something bigger. Source wall this, and this comes this. God damn, just stop, calm down. You know, Brave and the Bold number 6. I've been picking up this whole series. The art is badass. Ian Sharp. This is the last issue, so you know, I had to pick that up. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, sir. Green Lanterns 51. Dan Jurgens is on this now, so should definitely be a good arc. New Challengers number 3. Kind of speed it up a little, you know. Everyone's seen all these, you know, high-profile books. Still need to read. I don't know if I've read any. I think I read the first one. Need to pick that up. Damage number 7. I've read all these, and I've liked Damage. Damage is fun. It's just a dumb, beat 'em up, Hulk style, big monster, fun book. It's a good comic book. It's what a comic book it's supposed to be, you know. $2.99. It's perfect. I grabbed this because I'm pretty sure at my shop it had new release behind it, and that's, you know, I'll usually grab all the new release dollar books. But I thought I had that, and as soon as I walked in my kitchen, saw it laying right on top of my stack. I'm waiting to get bagged and boarded. You shithead. But it's just $1. It don't really matter. The first issue of Fantastic Four from John Byrne. $2.32. It's good comic, you know, legacy books for $1. This is the shit that should be in Walmart. Like DC's doing those big $4.99 books and stuff. Marvel, you should have these stacked right beside all those DC books. They have different ones at different stores for $1. For $1. People will buy these shit for their kids all day. And they're good. They're not like today's garbage. Avengers number 4. I heard this one gets a little better. Thank God. It's been alright. No, it's been good. Yeah, it's been good. It's been better than a lot of it lately. Cable 159. That's just a badass cover. But I'm a fan anyway of what's his damn name? Daniel Warren Johnson. Yeah, he did the cover. That's badass. But Cable has been consistently a good story since back when Malin was on the art. They've just kept it up since. Cable's been a recommend. Infinity Countdown number 5. I've been picking all these up. I think these are the main ones where they're getting ready to start the finale to this. But like I said, the number 4 was the first appearance of what's going to be, I guess, the main bad dude. Damn it, I always pass that page. How do I do that? Or is it at the end of this one? Anyway, he's having like the, well, I just saw the spoiler on that shit. Great! Yeah, okay, duh. Damn it, it was stuck to the cover. This guy's been having this weapon forged, and he made a, like, I guess it's a, I don't know, is it be a full appearance or just like a partial, I don't know. But I think it's, once shit gets going, if it gets to be a big series or whatever, the sword, I think on the cover it showed the sword going through the gauntlet. So this should be end up being pretty cool. I grabbed the Life of Captain Marvel just because it was an Art Germ cover. And damn, I think it actually has a decent cover. Holy shit. And I read it was the official, this was going to be the official origin story of Captain Marvel, so I picked it up just for that. Just so I can, I don't know, I'm ignorant on her ass. I don't care about her. Brie Larson looks like she smells. Does she not? Look at her. Her hair looks greasy and she looks like she stinks. Sorry. And then she's a big SJW on top of that. Yay. Man, the shit Kevin Feige's been saying lately, God, does it not look like the MCU is heading for a crash now that they fired James Gunn too? On top of his stupid shit. Looks like that damn shit that is driving it. Like he said that, what, Squirrel Girl's coming, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. Avengers number 5. Wait. Yeah, this was from last week. Sorry, I went to grab my stack that I was reading, and I knew the Avengers had come out this week, and I didn't realize this was already in the stack. Yeah, so I still need to read 4. That's badass. Like, this has been a pretty good series, and I talk shit, but it has been pretty good. And I heard it's supposed to have like a backstory on this great big giant bastards. I'm sure there are like people that like ultra into comics that like cringe when they hear my videos. I'm just like, that big son bitch. Well, I read, I'm really into that shit, but I don't give a damn half the time about these stupid names. Like, look at how many I read, and it's like, it doesn't matter. Big dude with the thing, yeah. But, you know, I know who I need to know. Kiss my ass. That's all for me this week. I appreciate you spending a little time with me. If you would, please subscribe, hit the like button. I'm almost at 100, y'all. High fives. Yeah. Almost. I think I got like 2 or 3. That's cool. Tell your buddies. If you want to. You don't have to. I'd understand, you know. They're like, why don't you watch this fat dumbass talk about comics and get him something to drink with? Cottonmouth is real. I love you guys. We'll see y'all in the next one. I'm Allern. I'm out. Later.